So I think the year was 1988 or 1989. I think it was 1989, 1990, somewhere around those 3 years. I had got a job, I started working, and I lived at my parents' house, so there was nothing really that I had to pay for it. So I just started to save a lot of money in the bank, and I went and bought a drafting table, bought some equipment because I was very serious about doing comic books. And I used to go to the comic book store with another friend that that used to accompany me to the comic book store, and I would look at the different books. I'd see how their different style of artwork, and I would sort of become competitive. Like I wanted to become a really good artist, just like some of these artists that were my favorite artists. So I came across this book that was it was sort of like a competition. If you want to work for Marvel Comics, you can work for Marvel Comics, but you buy this book and they gave you these like pictures of Spider-Man, and you had to sort of continue the story in the book. So it's sort of like a tryout to work for Marvel Comics. So I said, hey, you know, I'd love to work for Marvel Comics. Let me purchase the book, and I'll send in the work that they want me to send in. So, you know, went right to work, started to finish off the pictures, finish off the story to the comic book, and I was really excited about that. So I sent in my work to Marvel and eagerly anticipated for them to write back to me, hoping that I could land a job with Marvel Comics. Well, they did get back to me, but they told me that I didn't make it, that I failed, right? I remember being so upset that they rejected my artwork that I said to myself, yeah, well, if you guys won't hire me, I'm going to make my own comic book. And this is sort of the moment that I got this burning desire to really become successful, to prove to them that I could be successful in the comic book industry. And also sort of I don't want to say a competition for Marvel, but I just wanted to prove to them that I could make it. And so many years have passed, and here I am today. Not only have I done comic books, but you know, here we are working on a feature film for my comic book. So in a way, I feel like I've succeeded because I never really gave up, and that desire that I had back then in 88, 89, 90 is still very much burning inside of me.